Hi, my name is Paul of Save Swiss Cloud, and I'm going to walk you through adding a volume to a Windows server. So as you can see, I'm already logged in to my Save Swiss Cloud virtual machine account, and I'm looking at the dashboard currently. If I go to Instance, and we can see my Windows 2012 server, and the configuration at the moment is that there is one root volume, which is the system drive, and we want to add another disk to this machine. So the first thing we have to do is go to storage, and we have the option of uploading an existing volume or adding a new volume. So in this case we're going to add a new volume. We'll give it a name. You can call it what you like. I like to call it something useful. So in this case, because we can see that the root volume of the Windows server is number 512, we can create a data disk and call that 512 as well. But as I say, you can call it what you like. It will become the D drive, so you can put that on the end as well. Availability zone, we only have one zone, and in the disk offering you choose what size disk you would like. So everything from 10 gigabyte to a terabyte, and the gold, silver and bronze signification is for the speeds of these disks. So I'm going to choose 100 gigabyte gold and then click OK. Now that's going to create the volume for us, and it's a fairly quick function, and now we see our data disk is there, but it's not connected to the Windows server yet. So what we have to do now is we open the disk, and we have two options. We can delete it, or we can attach it to a virtual machine. So we only have one virtual machine, so only one is listed. Let me click OK. And after a few moments we should see the disk being attached. Okay, so now we have, if we go into the instance and we look at the volumes within the virtual machine, we can now see there's our data disk now attached to this machine. So Windows can now see this disk, but there's still some more steps we have to take to be able to use it. So what we're going to do now is we'll go to the instance and we'll log in through the console. This is a brand new machine, so it's going to take us through this setup. I'll just click next for now. And at the login screen, we click on Ctrl-Alt-Delete and we enter our password. And now we're logged into Windows. And as this is Server 2012, we'll get the Server Manager will start. And from here we can click Tools. We need to go to the Disk Manager. So the Disk Manager is inside the Computer Management tool. And over on the left we select Disk Management, and here we see the disks. So there's our first disk, the root that was shown in Cloudstack, and here's the attached disk that we just created. Now you see over here the disk 1 is showing a red down arrow, it's unknown and it's offline. So the first thing we need to do is put it online. And we do that by right-clicking this area here. And you see this option says online, so we click that. The disk is now online but not initialized, so we right-click once more and we say initialize. We initialize disk 1, initialize it as master boot record and click OK. Now the disk is online but unallocated, so one final step we have to take is to create a new simple volume. Just go through the steps of doing that. We're going to use the whole disk, and then we can set the drive letter. Now, there's a little trick here. If you want to set this to be the next drive letter from C, you need to move the CD-ROM because CD-ROM has taken the D drive. Let me just show you how to do that. Cancel that. If we right click on the CD-ROM, one of the options here is to change drive letter and paths, so we click that and we can say change, and what I generally do is I put it up as Z and then click OK. You get a warning message, which is fine, and now the CD-ROM drive is sitting at the letter Z. Now we can select or right click simple volume for the disk, say next. Next we're using the whole storage, and you can see now we have drive D available to us. So we say next now. We're going to format it as NTFS, use the default allocation unit, and we'll just give this a name. Now you can call this any name you like. I like to call it the same name as what we called it within Cloudstack, and that name is here. Let me just find it. So we view volumes, and we have this name. Okay, then we click next. And just check our settings and finish. Now the disk has been formatted. And we can now see it here. Okay, so, and everything should work. We can create a volume. We're allowed to add items to this drive, and everything works. Okay, so that is how to add a volume to a Windows server within Cloudstack. Thank you for watching.